And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dutch Country Stadium. Mark Martinez here, bringing you all the football action on Zito Media and the River. Tonight's game is the St. Mary's Flying Dutchman, and they're going to play host to the Karn City Gremlins. Both teams come in 3-2 on the year, and both teams actually took a loss last week. Start with Karn City, as that was a barn burner. Game ended up 42-41 in double overtime against Brookville. Back and forth game the whole way. It was just unbelievable as we were watching that on D9 Sports on our phone as we were in Clarion covering the St. Mary's game as well. Clarion pretty much put it to St. Mary's last week. St. Mary's started off quick, answering a touchdown from Clarion right off the bat. It was 7-7. And then from there, a couple turnovers, a couple mental mistakes, penalties, and it just went downhill from there. Game ended up 49-14, and it was stopped short as St. Mary's had an injury to Connor Straub, which stopped the game with 8:49 left in the fourth quarter. The good note is Connor is okay. Just talked to Terry. He's a little sore. He's a little dinged up, but health-wise, he's looking good. Everything is good to go with Connor, so we'll keep him in our prayers and keep all the good vibes is the words I'm looking for. Again, Karn City comes in 3-2, and watching them is I see them once or twice a year, and this is the first time I've seen them this year. They look quick out there. They look very quick out there as they were doing their scrimmage before the game. So we have about 8 minutes to go before kickoff, and a side note, at halftime, it is homecoming, so we will cover stats real quick, go over scoring as fast as we can so we can get you the homecoming queen and all the announcements, here on Zito Media and the River. So with that, we'll send it out, take care of some of our sponsors, and then we'll be back with the kickoff and all of that that's related to football here on River and Zito Media.
Matheson, an industry leader for over 85 years. Matheson Tri-Gas is a supplier of industrial gases, specialty gases, electronic materials, helium, propane, gas handling equipment, high-performance purification systems, and so much more. We provide complete customer solutions, offering everything from on-site air separation plants to small portable cylinders and all of the services required to support these products and customer applications. Matheson, ask the gas professionals.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
Looking for America's best compact SUV? Come to Stoltz Ford of St. Mary's on the $1 Million Highway today. This is Mason, the guy in the tie, and right now you'll find a Huge selection of Ford Escapes to choose from. The Ford Escape has one of the larger cargo capacities in the class, and its well-constructed interior has a decent amount of space. Come take a test drive with me today at Stoltz Ford on the $1 Million Highway, and visit us online at stoltzford.com and our Facebook page.
Stoltz Family Dealerships. Stoltz, drive with a smile.
Elk County is often labeled the powdered metal capital of the world, and for good reason. At Catalyst, we recognize that success begins with people. Encouraging people to be creative and to take risks is not something every area industry does, but at Catalyst, that is our culture. Being family-owned and operated has its benefits, especially when it comes to caring about and rewarding our people. At Catalyst, we've grown significantly over the last several years, and our new facility in St. Mary's is proof that we're in it for the long haul. For more information on how we are shaping the products of the future, visit our website at catalystcorp.com.
At Windfall Auto and Tire on Windfall Road in St. Mary's, you'll find a selection of quality used vehicles. Plus, our experienced service team is here to serve you when you need us. Check out our complete line of aftermarket products. And for miles of driving dependability, choose Goodyear tires from Windfall Auto and Tire. Windfall Auto and Tire, Windfall Road, St. Mary's. Log on to windfallauto.com.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
And welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. Again, Mark Martinez here, bringing you all the football action here as St. Mary's plays host to Karn City, the Gremlins. Both teams come in 3-2 on the year. Both teams taking a loss last week, so looking to rebound and not get into that funk of 0-2 or 0-3. It could just continue to pile up. But let's look for the best. It is St. Mary's homecoming night. And bonus, folks, we just got all the stats and everything you need to know about the homecoming candidates as St. Mary's makes it out onto the field, plowing through their banner. First time we got that this year, Sam. So we actually did something right. We had 2 minutes to go before kickoff. And again, this St. Mary's team, when they score, they can score big. Kudre has been unbelievable on the year, throwing the ball around. You have Jacob Klein in the backfield. And now it's going to be time for the national anthem.
Of the alma mater. Thank you.
the national anthem and the St. Mary's alma mater. Now we'll get ready as the captains will head out onto the field for the ceremonial coin toss. What a beautiful night here in St. Mary's. This is perfect football weather. 66 degrees right now. You know, by the end of the game, it's only going to go down a few degrees, nothing major. Captains for St. Mary's, number 50, Forrest Cressley, number 40, Kane Fouts, and number 12, James Davis. For Karn City, Anthony Kuzminski, number 2, number 65, Ethan McElroy, and number 88, Nathan Waltman.
Number 50, Forrest Cressley.
St. Mary's gets the toss and they elect to receive. I know you can see it on TV, but if you're listening on the radio, St. Mary's will start going right to left.
St. Mary's will be receiving the opening kickoff tonight. They will be receiving
We will get you score updates from around the league tonight. A few big games going on that I know that in Kane, it's the battle of the undefeateds, Kane and Clarion. Ridgeway traveled to Punxsutawney. Brookville at Montauk. Bradford at Brockway. Smethport at Red Bank. Sheffield at Keystone. And ECC at Cameron County. So we'll make sure you get updated on all that action. We'll just keep that screen open on my phone. And we're set to go. Nice kickoff by Karn City. And be picked up about the 20-yard line by Logan Mosier. Mosier will bring it out past the 30 to about the 32. So St. Mary's will start with their first possession right there.
the opening kickoff on the Dutch side of the field to the 32-yard line. St. Mary's will have a 1st and 10 at that point.
You know, I talked about it a couple weeks ago, but I'll tell you, I love these new unis that they have in the helmets. The sticker of your number on the left side and the Dutch emblem on the right side. It's a classy touch by the Dutch. Coudray back to pass, and it's complete. About a 3-yard gain, and that's going to go to Bryce Walker.
Number 32, Bryce Walker, catches the pass from quarterback Christian Coudray.
So we'll bring up a 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 6 for the Dutchman.
Mr. Snellick says 6, but it'll be a long 6. St. Mary's already to the line. 2 wideouts, both sides. Man in the backfield right beside Coudray. Coudray sends a man in motion. Back to pass. He's got time. And just overthrown as he was looking for Logan Mosier. He had it. He really did. Nice coverage by Braden Christine, but one extra step and Mosier would have been gone, or if Coudray would have just corralled it a little bit. I bet we see that play again real soon, because that's money for St. Mary's tonight. Same formation, running back on the other side. Coudray back to pass. They're going to say incomplete. So to bring up fourth down, and the punting unit will come out for St. Mary's. So a quick 3 and out for St. Mary's, not taking much time off the clock either, as it's 11:03 on the clock right now. Fouts back to punt for St. Mary's. Back deep for the Gremlins is number 3, Caden Scherer. Blocked. Big number 53, Austin Brown, gets in there to block the Fouts punt. St. Mary's falls on it, but the Gremlins, starting with great field position, almost in the red zone already, is at the 27-yard line. This Gremlin team can put up points. You saw it last week when they played Brookville, as the game went into double overtime. Kosminski under center, wide outs on both sides, I formation. Handoff right up the gut. That's going to go to Hunter Rao. Rao had a heck of a game last week. A few touchdowns and close to 100 yards. He'll pick up about 7, so bring up a 2nd and 3 for the Gremlins. Gremlins purple pants, white top, purple number. Kind of looking like a throwback of the Minnesota Redskins. Rao again picks up a first down before being driven down by number 55, Garrett Bauer. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 16 for the Gremlins. Kosminski under center, staying with the same formation. I with the wide out on both sides. Handoff to Rao again. Rao plows through. Give him 3 or 4. 3 or 4 off of 4 downs give you 12 yards, which is a first down. So control the clock. Head coach of Karn City is Joe Sherwin. Kosminski back to pass. And in and out of the hands of the receiver and almost intercepted. I think that was Mosier that got his hands on it in the end zone, but couldn't hold it. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Gremlins now. Rao heading over to the right side, and he's not going to get anywhere. Pick up a few, but it'll bring up a long 4th down. Shotgun, 2 wideouts on the left, 1 on the right. Kosminski looking to keep it himself. Option, not going anywhere. Being driven down by Sean Lathrop. So a turnover on downs. St. Mary's will start at about the 11-yard line, as that's a loss of 1. St. Mary's already set up. Their normal formation, 2 wideouts each side, man in the back. And we have a flyover tonight. How about that? That was not planned by Terry Straub. I will guarantee you Terry Straub did not plan the flyover. But if he did, serve up Crow for me. Pick up a yard on that. 2nd and 9 now for the Dutch. Direct snap. It's going to go to number 26, Jacob Klein. Klein will pick up a few. So they'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Dutch. Little motion, but defense gets back. Running back switch sides. There's offsides by St. Mary's. That's going to move them back 5. That'll be 3rd and 8 now for the Dutch.
The call on the play is motion against St. Mary's. That is a 5-yard penalty.
St. Mary's stands are packed for homecoming tonight. Nice audience here. A ton of people over at the concession stand as well. So .7:33 to go here in the first. No score as of yet. Coudray back to pass. He's got a man wide open, and it is complete at the 35-yard line to Bryce Walker. A 25-yard gain there and a first down for the Dutch. Move those sticks. Nice play by Walker to get open. Shook his man early, got in an open spot, and stood there for Coudray, and it was a perfect pass. Christian looking over to Coach Coons, getting the play. Same play, and guess what? It worked again, this time for 15 yards. Walker and Coudray connecting. We'll be in Gremlin territory now as they're on the 49. Wideouts will get a little bit closer to the line. Looking for a little fade, and they find Walker. Walker is on his way to the end zone. 49-yard touchdown for the Dutch. 6-0 your score at the 6:26 mark of the first quarter. Coudray and Mosier back to back to back. What a great combination there. As we get set for the extra point, Hart comes on. What a weird formation to set up, and now Fouts ready to hold. Hart set to kick. And it is blocked. So with that blocked extra point, 6-0 your score. St. Mary's on top. We'll send it out for a quick break. We'll be back here, Dutch Country Stadium.
Cotter GMC, Hall Avenue, St. Mary's. Voted best used and new car dealership 3 years running. Home of the GMC Denali, Acadia, Terrain, and Sierra. Enjoy a quick and easy buying experience. Contact Dan Sword, sales manager. And remember, after the sale, it's the service that counts. Cotter GMC. We are professional grade, serving our community since 1934. Cotter GMC on Hall Avenue. Visit us online, cottergmc.com.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium following a 49-yard touchdown pass from Christian Coudray. to Bryce Walker. Point after is blocked. 6-0 your score.
Back receives the kickoff. Liverpool, Caden Shearer.
Caden Shearer back for the Gremlins. That scoring drive, it was back to back to back, and now we had the ball fall off the tee, so give him another shot. It's not that windy, so I wouldn't think, maybe it was just not set up correct. Back to back plays, Kudre to Walker, marching down the field from about the 11. Ball placed and we're set to go. Nice kick. Corralled at the 11 by Sharon. Sharon heads to his right and he'll be driven out at the 37. Sharon looking for a flag. It was right in front of us. I didn't see a face mask, but he did come down pretty hard. I think just grabbed the shoulder pad and whipped him around. So Karn City will start their second possession in their own territory. Smitsky under center, I formation, 2 wideouts. Offsides is going to be called on number 78 as you see him lean forward just a little bit. That's Colton Craig. As I said, this Karn City team, watching them in warm-ups and everything, they're a quick team. So you're going to have to watch them. Rao, first step, and then he'll hit that speed burst out of the backfield. And Sharon, 5'8", 155 wide receiver. Minsky is wrapped up in the backfield. Lathrop there to wrap him up. Bring up second and about 16. Check that. That's longer than that, Mark. About 18. Kaminsky in the shotgun. Little short pass to number 20, and that's Luke Gehring. Gehring's going to pick up a first down and some. Just a little screen pass. Had blockers in front of him. Moving the chains as they're now in St. Mary's territory.
The screen pass was completed for the first down.
Just looking to get a little bit back, and they got all of it plus. Same formation as normal. Hand off to the up man, and he's still on his feet. I don't know how he got through that line. It was Luke Gehring again, plowing through, just staying small, getting past the big men. Picking up another first down, moving the ball down to about the 32-yard line of the Dutch. I thought he was pretty much done as he hit that line, but he just scooted through. Same play, and this results in about a 3-yard gain, so second and about 4 yards, so second and about 6. Two wideouts on the near side. I formation for the Gremlins. Continuing with handing off to the up man, Gehring, as they just keep moving the ball few yards at a time. That'll bring up a 3rd and about 5 for the Gremlins. I'd watch that screen again right now. St. Mary's kind of sucking in a little bit more to cover the run. Kosminski's in the shotgun. High snap. Looks like he's going to keep it himself. And he'll get a few. He's not going to come close to the first down, as he needed to get to about the 23. So bring up a 4th and a long 2, call it 3. But imagine they're going to go for it this deep in the territory. 3 wide outs, 2 on the far side, 1 near side, man in motion. They're going to give the Guerin again. They spread out the defense, and it worked, and the Gremlins will pick up a first down as they plow it to about the 15-yard line of the Dutch. Tackle made by Bressler of St. Mary's. I formation a pitch now as Kosminski gets leveled right before he pitches it to number 21, Hunter Rao. Flag at the end of the play. So it'll be a personal foul, hit to the head. So it'll be half the distance to the goal and a first down for the Gremlins. So the ball is placed about the 4-yard line. So 1st and goal now for the Gremlins. Smissy under center. Gehring right behind him, man in motion. It's going to be Rao. Rao gets the pitch. No signal, as they're going to say he's down about the 1. So it'll bring up 2nd and goal now for the Gremlins.
The ball's at the 1-yard line, 2nd goal, Gremlins.
2:30 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 your score. Dutch on top, but the Gremlins knocking at the door right now of the end zone as they're on the 1-yard line. Man in motion's Rao, and they're going to give it to Gehring. Gehring just leans forward, and it's going to be a 1-yard touchdown for Luke Gehring. Number 84, the kicker, Owen Caldwell. Up and no good as it leaks to the other side. 6-6 your score, 2:14 left here in the first quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back here at Dutch Country Stadium.
Shopping around for new furniture, flooring, or a new mattress? Check out Art Heary & Sons Furniture. An exclusive Serta mattress dealer, we offer competitive prices on all Serta Perfect Sleepers, iComfort, and iSeries mattresses. Art Heary & Sons has plenty of recliners and lay-flat recliners in stock and ready to be delivered. Stop by our showroom at 125 East Arch Street in St. Mary's and see the beautiful bedroom furniture from Vaughan Bassett, Carolina, and Purdue on sale and ready for delivery. Art Heary & Sons also has their own factory-trained flooring and Hunter Douglas window blind installers. Check out our website at arthearyandsonsfurniture.com. Art Heary & Sons Furniture. Since 1955, the store for people in love with their homes.
Back to action here at Dutch Country Stadium. Kickoff is going to be picked up about the 15-yard line. Trying a little trickery. It does end up in the hands of Jacob Klein. He's got blockers in front of him as he's out to about the 45-yard line before he's driven down. That could have went so bad, but we spin it around and Klein corrals the ball, gets it out to, call it the 46, and St. Mary's starting with great field position now on this drive with 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. All knotted up at 6, following a 1-yard touchdown by Luke Gehring of the Gremlins. Neither team hit the point after. St. Mary's had their blocked, and the Gremlins just went far left. Same formation for St. Mary's. I love that they stay in this wide outs on both sides, man in the backfield, as Kudre is ready to throw again. Christian back to pass, unleashes this one, and looking for number 33, Logan Mosier. Flag on the play as the ball was in the air. Flag is marked at about the 47-yard line of the Gremlins. So it'll be against Karn City. So 10-yard penalty gives us Dutch a first down. Ball will be marked at the 44-yard line of the Gremlins. Klein on Kudre's right. This time he'll get the ball. Run right up the middle. Pick up a first and more. Tackle made by Sharon of the Gremlins.
30-yard line. Tackle on the play from Karn City, number 3, Jalen Shale.
Kudre's been passing the whole time, so see a little mix-up there with Klein running the ball. It'll bring the defense in a little bit more. Kudre looks to keep it himself. He might get it back to the line of scrimmage. And no, they're going to mark him back for a yard. So it'll bring up a 2nd and 11 now for St. Mary's. Again at halftime. And we're still a quarter away, by the way, because there's only 1 minute left here in the first quarter. 6-6 your score at halftime. We'll go over the scoring update real quick as St. Mary's has a timeout. And then we'll send it to the homecoming announcement. But we'll take a quick break here on Zito Media.
Matheson, an industry leader for over 85 years. Matheson Tri-Gas is a supplier of industrial gases, specialty gases, electronic materials, helium, propane, gas handling equipment, high-performance purification systems, and so much more. We provide complete customer solutions, offering everything from on-site air separation plants to small portable cylinders, and all of the services required to support these products and customer applications. Matheson. Ask the gas professionals.
Following a timeout by St. Mary's, it'll be 2nd and 11. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 6-6 your score. St. Mary's has the ball on the Gremlins 32-yard line.
After the timeout, St. Mary's will face a second and 11.
You hear Mr. Snellick in the background. What a voice for St. Mary's, Mr. Snellick. He's involved in every sport. Coudray back to pass. Man down and in and out of the hands of Logan Mosier. Mosier was right there as the defender fell. That's a rough one. That's a tough play to swallow. I said watch because that play is going to be there all night. You saw it on the first play of the game. Darn it. Checking in for Mosier now is number 22, Tony Lewis. Coudray back to pass. Big collision as looking for Bryce Walker. And we have a Dutch down on the field. And that's number 55, Garrett Bauer. So as they attend to Garrett, we will take as much time as we needed, and we'll be back.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
Looking for America's best compact SUV? Come to Stoltz Ford of St. Mary's on the $1 Million Highway today. This is Mason, the guy in the tie, and right now you'll find a huge selection of Ford Escapes to choose from. The Ford Escape has one of the larger cargo capacities in the class, and its well-constructed interior has a decent amount of space. Come take a test drive with me today at Stoltz Ford on the $1 Million Highway, and visit us online at stoltzford.com and our Facebook page.
Stoltz Family Dealerships. Stoltz, drive with a smile.
Elk County is often labeled the powdered metal capital of the world, and for good reason. At Catalyst, we recognize that success begins with people. Encouraging people to be creative and to take risks is not something every area industry does, but at Catalyst, that is our culture. Being family-owned and operated has its benefits, especially when it comes to caring about and rewarding our people. At Catalyst, we've grown significantly over the last several years, and our new facility in St. Mary's is proof that we're in it for the long haul. For more information on how we are shaping the products of the future, visit our website at catalystcorp.com.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. You can see Garrett Bauer being helped off the field, walking off though. It's good to see that. Following the events of last week, that Meatball, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to say what I think it is or anything, but at least he's up. He's moving about, and an ankle or a leg is where I'm going to go. Nonetheless, it is 4th and 11 for the Dutch. Coudray in the shotgun. Back to pass. Under pressure is going to run a little bit. He'll eat up a few yards, but it'll be a turnover on downs as he picks up about 4. But like I said, nonetheless, the Gremlins will start on the 29-yard line. 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6-6 your score. Both teams moving the ball well, but then getting close to the red zone, kind of falling into a funk on both teams. Handoff's going to be on a swing around by Rao. Rao will come close to a first down before being tackled by number 40. That's Kane Fouts. That'll bring him up at second and about 3, a long 2. And that should be the last play of the first quarter, and Karn City is going to let the clock run out as they're staring at the scoreboard. So at the end of one, your score from Dutch Country Stadium, St. Mary's 6, Karn City 6. We'll send it out for a few commercial and advertisements here on Zito Media.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
At Windfall Auto and Tire on Windfall Road in St. Mary's, you'll find a selection of quality used vehicles. Plus, our experienced service team is here to serve you when you need us. Check out our complete line of aftermarket products. And for miles of driving dependability, choose Goodyear tires from Windfall Auto and Tire. Windfall Auto and Tire, Windfall Road, St. Mary's. Log on to windfallauto.com.
Yeah. And welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. Mark Martinez here on the River and Zito Media. 6-6 your score after one. The Gremlins have the ball on their own 38, 2nd and 3 as we have a minute. Clarion 20, Kane 0 with about a minute and a half left in the first. Brookville 6, Montauk nothing after 1, and Ridgeway up on Punxsutawney 14-0. First down is going to be gotten by Rowell of the Gremlins. And the other score that everybody wants to know, Elk County Catholic 21, Cameron County 0 at the 2:25 mark in the first quarter. So 1st and 10 from the 45 for the Gremlins. Kosminski under center, I formation, 2 wideouts on the far side. Handoff's going to go to Rowell again up the middle. He'll pick up a couple.
Number 54, Jeremy Garthwaite.
Tackle made by Jeremy Garthwaite of St. Mary's.
There's a 2-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 with the ball at the 46-yard line.
Wideouts each side. I formation, Kosminski dishes it over to Sharon. Sharon, long strides to the right side. Pick up about 4 or 5, but he won't pick up the first down. So it'll be 3rd and 5. As they're right on the 50-yard line. We have a minute to thank all our sponsors, bringing you Friday Night Lights here from Dutch Country Stadium on the River and Zito Media. Row in motion, ball on the ground. Kosminski looks like he falls on it, but the Dutch say they have it. And they do. So big turnover for the Dutch.
The ball's been placed at the 37-yard line of Karn City. 1st and 10, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's will start in Gremlin territory. St. Mary's now going left to right on your dial, as you can see on TV. Handoff is going to go to Klein. Klein wrapped up in the backfield. And it looks like Guerin was the first one there.
St. Mary's, Jacob Klein is met at the line of scrimmage by number 53, Austin Brown. There was no gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
So they'll bring up a 2nd and 10. As they say, he got back to the line of scrimmage. Klein will come out. Fouts will go in for Klein. Wow. Number 2 shot through. That's Anthony Kaminsky, the quarterback. Fouts had to step up and take that big hit, or Kudre was going to be leveled. Nonetheless, Kudre did lose about 10 yards, as Kaminsky was just untouched. Need to be picked up on that far side. They'll bring up 3rd and 17 for the Dutch. 6-6 your score. 9:36 left here in the first half. Handoff's going to go to Fouts. Fouts heads over to the left. Bounces off one man. Continues to fight for a few, but it's still going to bring up a long 4th down. But imagine you're going to see the punting team come on for the Dutch as, Fouts is just going to head back as Kudre walks off the field.
Number 3,
Sherrill back for the Gremlins. He stands about his 20-yard line. Nice punt by Fouts, as it drops about the 20 and gets a Gremlin roll. So Tony Lewis will down it at about the 23-yard line. So that's where the Gremlins will start here in the second quarter.
First and 10 for the Gremlins.
I formation, 2 wideouts on the far side for the Gremlins. Kuzminski back to pass, under pressure, he's going to be hit, but it is complete to Sherrill. Sherrill's going to go untouched into the end zone for a 78-yard touchdown pass. Kuzminski to Sherrill, no flags on the play. So put your score 12-6. Quick turnaround there for the Gremlins. Wow. I said they're quick, and Sherrill was just flying down the field. Warren Colwell set for the extra point. Wind has picked up a little bit, and it is up and good. So with that point after, it puts your score 13-6. Gremlins on top. We'll send it out for a quick break. Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium following a 78-yard touchdown pass from Kuzminski to Caden Sherrill. And point after a good 13-6 your score. St. Mary's looks to answer it here. I know we're 8 minutes and 32 seconds away, but excuse me, Gremlins get the ball in the second half, so Dutch need to answer right now. I don't want to get too far behind. And the Dutch have the power to answer it just like that. Kick to an up man. It's going to be Nick Croyle. Croyle get to the 35-yard line before being driven out by the Gremlins. So St. Mary's will start 1st and 10 from their own 35. Man in motion for St. Mary's. It's going to be given to Klein. Klein looking for some help, and he is actually going to be wrapped up for a 5-yard loss by number 53, Austin Brown of the Gremlins. Nothing to that left side, so Klein tried to bring it back around, but Brown was right there to say, no, you're not. 2nd and 15. Coudray back to pass. Throws it over Klein. Just needs to bring it down a little bit. He had room to move up the sideline, too. Klein with a little burst of speed definitely would have had a first down plus blowing past the Gremlins, but all for naught. It brings up a 3rd and 15 now for the Dutch. Dutch can't get into the funk right now. They need to snap out of this. Start moving the ball. Coudray back to pass. And it's going to be complete to Bryce Walker. That play has been there all night. Walker just gets in the middle, gets past the linebackers, into a little open spot, gets the first down. It's kind of Coudray's safety play. Guerin on the tackle for the Gremlins. 13-6 your score. Karn City on top. St. Mary's moving the ball. Coudray, shotgun. Back to pass. Got a wide open number 35. It's Josh Robinson. Robinson's going to bring it all the way down to the 15-yard line. We're being wrapped up by the Gremlins. 1st and 10 now for the Dutchmans on the 15. That outside play, I'm telling you, it's just there. I don't know if they're just working over Braden Christine, but if it's going to be there, stick with it. Coudray had to dish that off, as once again, the end just wraps around and gets in there and causes some havoc for Coudray. I might pull one more man back and have Klein go out and then have a blocker for Coudray, because whoever's on that other side, have it be Kosminski or Guerin or whoever's bouncing off of that side, is coming through untouched each time, leaving the man wide open. But he just can't get the ball out of his hands fast enough. Coudray back to pass again. Looking for some help. Scrambles to his left, tosses the ball up, and it's going to be complete on the farthest point of the field from us. So I'm going to say about the 4 or 5 yard line. Nonetheless, it'll be 1st and goal for the Dutch.
At the 5-yard line.
Mr. Snellick says it's a 5, so we're going to go with the 5. Sam agrees. And we are going to have a timeout called by the Gremlins. 13-6 your score from Dutch Country Stadium. We'll take a quick timeout as well.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. 13-6 your score. 6:47 left here in the first half. Gremlins on top, but the Dutch are knocking at the door. Dutch taking their time coming out of that timeout. A little pitch. It's going to go to ball. Fumbled into the end zone, and then it rolls out. Will they say he was down, or did the ball cross the line? If so, it's a touchdown. If not, it's going to be a Gremlin ball on the 20-yard line. And it's a touchback. Just like that, extending the ball just a little bit and losing it will bring the ball all the way out to the 20-yard line, and the Gremlins will start there. Man, that's a tough break. That's really a tough break, as they were right there. Let's hope the Dutch can stop them real quick. Wrapped up in the backfield.
There's number 3 Hunter Rowe. There's a rise on the play. On the tackle to the Dutchman. Number 71 Karns, Lucas Jr. 3-yard rise on the play. There's a number 6-13 from Gremlins.
You beat
So bring up a 2nd and 13 following that loss by the Gremlins. Man in motion, Kaminsky is going to hand it to number 3, wrapped up again behind the line. This Dutch defense now tightening up, bringing up a long 3rd down now for the Gremlins deep in their own territory. Alex Lukatunis with the tackle. I probably butchered that last name. Nonetheless, 3rd and 15, about 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Kuzminski back to pass, unleashes, overthrows everyone on the field. So it'll bring up a 4th down, definitely a punting situation this deep in their own territory for the Gremlins. So nice stop there by the Dutch following that rough turnover they had deep in their own end zone. Back deep for the Dutch is
number 65,
Terry Williams. And it'll get a Gremlin roll as it rolls to about the 49-yard line of the Dutch. As we switch sides, 13-6 your score, 4:51 to go here in the second quarter. Gremlins on top, but you saw the Dutch move the ball real well. That last possession, get it to about the 1 before it was fumbled out of the end zone. Handoff to Klein, met in the backfield. By number 88, it is Nathan Waltman of the Gremlins. 6'4", 245-pound junior. So I'll bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Dutch. Kudre back to pass, unleashes, and literally unleashes as he overthrows number 35, Josh Robinson.
The pass attempt to number 35, Josh Robinson, is incomplete.
So we have 3rd and 11.
48-yard line.
Two wideouts each side. Klein heads over to Kudre's left. Kudre unleashes real quick. Be close, about 2-3 yards short as he finds Terry Williams.
Number 23, Terry Williams. Terry was short.
Maybe about 4th and 4, but St. Mary's hurries to the line.
The Dutch will go for it.
Now Kudre checks. For the play. And we're watching the play clock. I would bet you coach is going to call a timeout, and coach does call a timeout with 1 second to go on the play clock. So with that timeout, 13-6 your score. We'll send it out for a quick break here too.
Cotter GMC, Hall Avenue, St. Mary's. Voted best used and new car dealership 3 years running. Home of the GMC Denali, Acadia, Terrain, and Sierra. Enjoy a quick and easy buying experience. Contact Dan Sword, sales manager. And remember, after the sale, it's the service that counts. Cotter GMC. We are professional grade, serving our community since 1934. Cotter GMC on Hall Avenue. Visit us online, cottergmc.com.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. 3:28 left here in the first half. 13-6 your score. Gremlins on top. St. Mary's just coming out of their 2nd timeout called here in the first half, so they have 1 left. Ball on the 45 of the Gremlins. Let's see what play Coach Coons calls here. Kudre back to pass, under pressure, gets it off. It's going to be tipped. Flag on the play.
Pass is incomplete, but there was a penalty on the play.
I believe it's a legal man downfield. So that'll be against St. Mary's.
The call is an ineligible downfield. That penalty is refused. That penalty was against the Dutchman. Karn City will take over.
So it was 4th and 4. They will decline that, and Karn City will now start on their own 45-yard line with a 7-point lead in 3:22 left here in the first half. I formation, 2 wideouts on the far side. Minsky back to pass. Unleashes again, and that's going to be caught by Sherrill once again. 2 defenders around him, did not turn around. So that's going to be a 56-yard touchdown pass from Kuzminski to Sherrill, hooking up twice, putting your score 19-6.
Attempting to turn after, number 84, Owen Cleveland.
Ball on the ground, trying to make it a 2-point conversion now, and the Dutch will stop it. So with the point after no good, your score 19-6, 3:12 to go here in the first half. We'll send it out for a quick one as well, and the Dutch will get the ball after this timeout.
Shopping around for new furniture, flooring, or a new mattress? Check out Art Herian Sons Furniture. An exclusive Serta mattress dealer, we offer competitive prices on all Serta Perfect Sleepers, iComfort, and iSeries mattresses. Art Herian Sons has plenty of recliners and lay-flat recliners in stock and ready to be delivered. Stop by our showroom at 125 East Arch Street in St. Mary's and see the beautiful bedroom furniture from Vaughan Bassett, Carolina, and Purdue on sale and ready for delivery. Art Herian Sons also has their own factory-trained flooring and Hunter Douglas window blind installers. Check out our website at artheriansonsfurniture.com. Art Herian Sons Furniture, since 1955, the store for people in love with their homes.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium following a 56-yard touchdown pass to Sherrill once again. 19-6 your score now. Karn City set to kick off. An update as Garrett Bauer is up and gingerly walking around on the sideline. Helmet off, so we probably won't see Garrett back in the game. But that is good news that he's up, walking around, that the injury doesn't seem to be horrible. The kickoff is returned to the 25-yard line, and that's where the Dutch will start. Again, 19-6 your score. Gremlins on top. 3:06 left here in the first half. Again, at halftime, we'll go over the scoring real quick, and then it will be all about homecoming. Coudray looking for a short little pass, and he finds number 35, Josh Robinson. Robinson will pick up a few before being driven down by number 88, Nathan Waltman. Give him 5.
Second down and 5 for the Cats.
Play clock to 10. Overthrows Terry Williams. Terry had his man beat too. That was just a little bit closer. Terry could have scampered down the near side. But Coudray was under pressure again. There always seems to be one person untouched heading into Coudray that he's got to, rocket the ball out of there before taking a big hit. Nonetheless, it's 3rd and 5 for the Dutch. Fake handoff, Coudray back to pass. Overthrows Walker. Walker would have needed a ladder to get that one. So that'll bring on the punting team for St. Mary's. Following the first 2 drives by St. Mary's, even the one where they fumbled out of the end zone, become a little stagnant. They just not moving the ball, not capitalizing on opportunities that are given to them. Fouts stands at about the 15-yard line. Sherrill for the Gremlins, lingering around the 40. And the punt will be touched down at about 43. So that's where the Gremlins will start their next possession with a 13-point lead and 2:07 left here in the first half. See if we can get you some score updates. In Kane, your score, Clarion 27, Kane 13. Brookville 6, Montauk nothing. As Kuzminski keeps it himself, gets a first down plus, and in Dutch territory, he'll be knocked down at about the 45-yard line. Still 14-0. Ridgeway over Punxsutawney. Brockway 20, Bradford 0. And at the end of the first quarter, this has not been updated, but ECC 28, Cameron County nothing. Handoff will get a few yards for the Gremlins. Only one game on the docket tomorrow is Union AC Valley heads to Port Allegheny. Kaminsky keeps it himself, scampers for a first down.
So
the Gremlins will have the ball at the 31-yard line of the Dutch. 1:16 to go here in the first half. Clock running. There's going to be a little option play. Ball on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by St. Mary's. It was in and out of the hands of St. Mary's. They had the only man there. So they'll actually gain a yard on that. So it'll be 2nd and 9 and a timeout called with 55 seconds left. We'll take a timeout.
Matheson, an industry leader for over 85 years. Matheson Tri-Gas is a supplier of industrial gases, specialty gases, electronic materials, helium, propane, gas handling equipment, high-performance purification systems, and so much more. We provide complete customer solutions, offering everything from on-site air separation plants to small portable cylinders and all of the services required to support these products and customer applications. Matheson, ask the gas professionals.
Bringing it back to Dutch Country Stadium. I almost forgot what stadium I was out today. It's one of those days. 55 seconds left here in the first half. 19-6 your score. Gremlins on top. And they're moving the ball well. They could possibly score one more time before halftime. Dutch have to stop them because the Gremlins will get the ball to start the second half. Kuzminski under center, I formation. They're going to scamper over to his left, but he's under pressure. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Couple broken tackles. Jeremy Garthwaite was in the backfield. You thought he'd wrap him up real quick. And the Gremlins are going to call another timeout. And we're going to have a Dutchman down on the field as well. So with that, we'll send it out for a quick break as well.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
Looking for America's best compact SUV? Come to Stoltz Ford of St. Mary's on the $1 Million Highway today. This is Mason, the guy in the tie, and right now you'll find a huge selection of Ford Escapes to choose from. The Ford Escape has one of the larger cargo capacities in the class, and its well-constructed interior has a decent amount of space. Come take a test drive with me today at Stoltz Ford on the $1 Million Highway, and visit us online at stoltzford.com and our Facebook page.
Stoltz Family Dealerships. Stoltz, drive with a smile.
Alex is up and walks off on his own power. He's talking to the trainer. Might just be a cramp as looks like he's stretching it out. So that's good news. 19-6 your score. Gremlins on top. 43 seconds left here in the first half. Zmiski under center. Fake the handoff. Looking downfield. Finds Sherrill. And in and out of his hands. So it'll bring up a long fourth down for Karn City.
The pass is incomplete to number 3, Kingley Sherrill. 4th and 11.
4th and 11. Ball on the 32-yard line. What a great night for football. You get the wind picking up here and there, but jeans and a sweatshirt. Perfect football weather. Man in motion. It's going to be an end around and a reverse. And Sherrill will end up with it. Pick up a few, but not enough as he had to get to about the 19-yard line. So the Dutch will start there on a turnover on downs.
Unsuccessful conversion of the 4th down. St. Mary's will take over on downs.
So St. Mary's will start on the 25 with 30.9 seconds left here in the first half. It has been a battle of long touchdowns here tonight, barring one by Karn City, but 49, 78, 56, all of them much longer. So Kudre back to pass, gets a nice block, unleashes, and it's going to be to Josh Robinson. Robinson will pick up a few. It'll be a first down, so the clock should stop. St. Mary's does have one timeout left, only 19 seconds left, so got to be a little quicker to the line. Kudre back to pass, unleashes. There's Walker. Walker fighting for some. He should just go down, and he does with 11 seconds left. And now we're going to get St. Mary's calling their last timeout. Walker and Kudre have connected all night over the middle for some big plays. With that timeout, we'll keep it here since we're real close to halftime. Check the scoreboard around the league, see if anything has changed. Late in the second quarter now, Ridgeway 28, Punxsutawney nothing. And at halftime, ECC 41, Cameron County 0. Following a timeout, the Dutch will have the ball 42-yard line of the Gremlins. 3 wideouts on the near side. Kudre back to pass. And a little hook and ladder caught and then tossed to Jacob Klein, who pick up a few more yards. 5.5 seconds left. I don't know, last time I saw the hook and ladder, but that worked well. Ball at the 29-yard line. Will probably be the last play, barring anything. Kudre over the middle, looking for Walker. Check that's Mosier. So we'll have one more play. There's 1.6 seconds left on the clock. That middle has been wide open for the Dutch most of the night. Kudre looking for the end zone, tosses it up, and it's in and out of the hands of Walker. If he would have came down with it, I don't know if he would have made it to the end zone, as there was 3 Gremlins hovering around him. So at the end of the first half, your score, Karn City 19, St. Mary's Flying Dutchman 6. We're going to send it out for a quick break. Once they start homecoming, we will be back and cover all the homecoming action here from Dutch Country Stadium.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
Elk County is often labeled the powdered metal capital of the world, and for good reason. At Catalyst, we recognize that success begins with people. Encouraging people to be creative and to take risks is not something every area industry does, but at Catalyst, that is our culture. Being family-owned and operated has its benefits, especially when it comes to caring about and rewarding our people. At Catalyst, we've grown significantly over the last several years, and our new facility in St. Mary's is proof that we're in it for the long haul. For more information on how we are shaping the products of the future, visit our website at catalystcorp.com.
At Windfall Auto and Tire on Windfall Road in St. Mary's, you'll find a selection of quality used vehicles. Plus, our experienced service team is here to serve you when you need us. Check out our complete line of aftermarket products. And for miles of driving dependability, choose Goodyear tires from Windfall Auto and Tire. Windfall Auto and Tire, Windfall Road, St. Mary's. Log on to windfallauto.com. Cotter GMC, Hall Avenue, St. Mary's. Voted best used and new car dealership 3 years running. Home of the GMC Denali, Acadia, Terrain, and Sierra. Enjoy a quick and easy buying experience. Contact Dan Sword, sales manager. And remember, after the sale, it's the service that counts. Cotter GMC. We are professional grade, serving our community since 1934. Cotter GMC on Hall Avenue. Visit us online, cottergmc.com.
Shopping around for new furniture, flooring, or a new mattress? Check out Art Heary & Sons Furniture. An exclusive Serta mattress dealer, we offer competitive prices on all Serta Perfect Sleepers, iComfort, and iSeries mattresses. Art Heary & Sons has plenty of recliners and lay-flat recliners in stock and ready to be delivered. Stop by our showroom at 125 East Arch Street in St. Mary's and see the beautiful bedroom furniture from Vaughan Bassett, Carolina, and Purdue on sale and ready for delivery. Art Heary & Sons also has their own factory-trained flooring and Hunter Douglas window blind installers. Check out our website at artheryandsonsfurniture.com. Art Heary & Sons Furniture, since 1955, the store for people in love with their homes.
And welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. Let me tell you, Sam, I know I talked to Sam and people don't know who the heck Sam is. Sam's a cameraman, but when you play 80s music, Take On Me and then Thriller, or my ears start to pop up. I'm like, yeah. I love that you see all these high school bands now playing 80s songs because it's retro to them. But that's like my heyday. Nonetheless, welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. Mark Martinez here at halftime. You see the Karn City band out there doing their thing. 19-6 is your score. The Gremlins on top of the Dutch. We'll run over the scoring right now as the the band is playing, and then we'll get set up for homecoming as the candidates are already across the field, ready to come across. So in the first quarter, scoring started with a 49-yard touchdown pass, Christian Coudray to Bryce Walker. Point after was blocked. St. Mary's up 6-0. Follow that was a 1-yard touchdown run by Gehring. Point after was no good, so it was 6-6 at that point. Heading into the second quarter, and it was two big passing plays from Kizminski to Sherrill of the Gremlins. A 78-yard touchdown pass, point after good, 13-6. And then a 56-yard pass, point after no good, 19-6, and that's where we are at halftime. It's been a battle of long plays, as you can see on the scoring update. You know, St. Mary's had an opportunity to trim the lead as they were down on the one, and the ball, as they were diving in, fumbled and went out of the end zone, so that gave it right back to the Gremlins, and but the Dutch stopped them. You know, it was a 3-and-out for the Gremlins on that. But since then, you know, the Dutch have been a little wonky on their offense, moving the ball, but then stuttering at points, just not being able to connect. The middle's open sometimes, and Coudray and Walker seem to connect, but then Coudray tosses it over them a little bit. They have the opportunities. They just need to connect a little bit more on some of their plays. But on the same aspect, they have to watch the ends. The ends are coming around untouched and forcing Christian to release that ball so much faster. Another great 80s song by Karn City. One of the bigger bands that I've seen thus far this year. The out-of-town scoreboard will actually slow it down and tell you everything that we know right now. Battle of two undefeateds. Clarion 27, Kane 13. About a minute to go before halftime. At the half, Brookville 12, Moniton nothing. About 2 minutes before half, Ridgeway 28, Punxsutawney nothing. At the end of the first quarter, must not have been updated, Brockway 20, Bradford nothing. Non-conference crossover games. You have Red Bank 14, Smethport nothing at half. Keystone 40, Sheffield nothing at half. At the half, ECC 41, Cameron County 0. At the half, Coudersport 24, Kernsville 0. Mountain League, Belfont 15, Clearfield 13. 2 minutes left in the first half. Non-conference games, Otto Eldred 12, Bucktail 0. DuBois 20, Erie 13. And then the lone game tomorrow is Union AC Valley against Port Allegheny. All right, folks, we are now set. The homecoming court is making their way
Once again, ladies and gentlemen,
onto the field, and we have notes this year, so we will follow those.
at this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in a round of
As we welcome back last year's homecoming queen, Carissa Vavala, with escort and now for this year's homecoming court.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the homecoming court. Tonight's first candidate is Miss Lauren Eckert.
First candidate is Lauren Eckert. Lauren is the daughter of Michelle and Scott Eckert. She's being escorted by Gregory Tedis, the son of Tammy and Jim Tedis. Lauren plans to attend college and major in elementary education. During the time in high school, Lauren has been involved in soccer, basketball, softball, track and field.
This school year, which starring her 100th goal, and she plans to pursue soccer.
Lauren has reached a milestone this year as she scored her 100th goal and plans to pursue soccer in college. She is a member of the National Honor Society and achieved high honors throughout her 4 years at St. Mary's Area High School. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Lauren Eckert. Next candidate is Mackenzie Fresca. Mackenzie is the daughter of Jen Donakai. She is being escorted by Paul Granati, the son of Julie and Dave Granati. Mackenzie plans to attend Slippery Rock University to major in music education. During her time in high school, Mackenzie has been involved in the marching band, choir club, and the high school musicals and drama productions. Mackenzie was selected to participate in the district chorus last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tessa Grotzinger.
Next candidate is Tessa Grotzinger. Tessa is the daughter of Jen and Dave Grotzinger. She's being escorted by Kyle Gardner, the son of Sandy and Andy Gardner. Tessa plans to attend college with the intended major to be a physician's assistant. During her time in high school, Tessa has been involved in cross-country, softball, track and field, DECA, HOSA, the German club, class officer, and is currently enrolled in the EMT program. Tessa is planning to pursue running while attending in college. She is also a member of the National Honor Society and has achieved high honors throughout her 4 years. Miss Tessa Grotzinger.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Megan McMacken.
Next candidate is Miss Megan McMacken. Megan is the daughter of Joanne and Patrick McMacken. She is being escorted by Forrest Cressley, the son of Elizabeth Auguste and Brian Delhoney. Megan plans to attend college for criminology and then pursue the State Police Academy. During her time in high school, Megan has been involved in cheerleading, softball, and DECA. She has also achieved high honors throughout her 4 years at St. Mary's Area High School. Miss Megan McMacken.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kaylee Muccio.
Next candidate is Kaylee Muccio. Kaylee is the daughter of Dawn and Rick Muccio. She is being escorted by Jake Meeker, the son of Tracy and AJ Meeker. Kaylee plans to attend Slippery Rock for occupational therapy. During her time in high school, Kaylee has been involved in soccer, basketball, track and field, and is currently enrolled in the CNA program. She is a member of the National Honor Society and has achieved high honors throughout her 4 years at St. Mary's Area High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kaylee Muccio.
Kaylee Muccio.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Megan.
The next candidate is Miss Megan Quisenberry. Megan is the daughter of Molly and Matt Quisenberry. She is being escorted
by Brad
Bankovic, the son of Amy and Dan Bankovic. Megan plans to attend college for early childhood education. During her time in high school, Megan has been involved in cross country, soccer, basketball, track and field, DECA, and the German club. Megan is planning to pursue basketball while she is in college. She is also a member of the National Honor Society and has achieved high honors throughout her 4 years at St. Mary's Area High School. Miss Megan Quisenberry. The next candidate
Ladies and gentlemen,
is Miss Haley Schatz. Haley is the daughter of Rhonda Hamilton and George Schatz. She is being escorted by Marcus Reed, the son of Alicia Reed. Haley plans to attend Clarion University for nursing and hopes to be a pediatric RN in the future. During her time in high school, Haley has been involved in softball and is currently enrolled in the CNA program. She has also achieved high honors throughout her 4 years at the St. Mary's Area High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Haley Schatz. The final candidate of this evening is Miss Allison Schlimm. Allison is the daughter of Marge and Joe Schlimm. She is being escorted today by Khalil Parrish, the son of Joanne and Tom Parrish. Allison plans to attend college to major in nursing. During her time in high school, Allison has been involved in volleyball, basketball, softball, and is currently enrolled in the CNA program. She is also a member of the National Honor Society and has achieved high honors throughout the 4 years of St. Mary's Area High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Allison Schlimm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Allison Schlimm. And before we announce this year's runner-up and homecoming queen, let's give a big round of applause to our candidates and their escorts. Congratulations to all. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to announce this year's first runner-up.
First runner-up.
This year's first runner-up, Miss Haley Schatz.
Miss Haley Schatz.
And now, this year's 2019 Miss Mackenzie Fiasco. Congratulations.
Mackenzie Fiasco.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mackenzie is being crowned by last year's homecoming queen, Miss Carissa Bavara. Let's give Mackenzie and the rest of the court a big round of applause. Congratulations to everyone.
So there is your homecoming queen and her court. We have about 2 minutes 40 seconds left here during the halftime presentations of homecoming. And then you'll get the added stretch time. So once we get one more snapshot of Mackenzie, we'll send it out, take care of some of our sponsors. Your score at halftime, 19-6, Gremlins on top. We'll take a quick break.
Matheson, an industry leader for over 85 years. Matheson Tri-Gas is a supplier of industrial gases, specialty gases, electronic materials, helium, propane, gas handling equipment, high-performance purification systems, and so much more. We provide complete customer solutions, offering everything from on-site air separation plants to small portable cylinders and all of the services required to support these products and customer applications. Matheson. Ask the gas professionals.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
Looking for America's best compact SUV? Come to Stoltz Ford of St. Mary's on the $1 Million Highway today. This is Mason, the guy in the tie, and right now you'll find a huge selection of Ford Escapes to choose from. The Ford Escape has one of the larger cargo capacities in the class, and its well-constructed interior has a decent amount of space. Come take a test drive with me today at Stoltz Ford on the $1 Million Highway, and visit us online at stoltzford.com and our Facebook page.
Stoltz Family Dealerships. Stoltz, drive with a smile.
Elk County is often labeled the powdered metal capital of the world, and for good reason. At Catalyst, we recognize that success begins with people. Encouraging people to be creative and to take risks is not something every area industry does, but at Catalyst, that is our culture. Being family-owned and operated has its benefits, especially when it comes to caring about and rewarding our people. At Catalyst, we've grown significantly over the last several years, and our new facility in St. Mary's is proof that we're in it for the long haul. For more information on how we are shaping the products of the future, visit our website at catalystcorp.com.
At Windfall Auto and Tire on Windfall Road in St. Mary's, you'll find a selection of quality used vehicles. Plus, our experienced service team is here to serve you when you need us. Check out our complete line of aftermarket products. And for miles of driving dependability, choose Goodyear tires from Windfall Auto and Tire. Windfall Auto and Tire, Windfall Road, St. Mary's. Log on to windfallauto.com. Cotter GMC, Hall Avenue, St. Mary's. Voted best used and new car dealership 3 years running. Home of the GMC Denali, Acadia, Terrain, and Sierra. Enjoy a quick and easy buying experience. Contact Dan Sword, sales manager. And remember, after the sale, it's the service that counts. Cotter GMC. We are professional grade, serving our community since 1934. Cotter GMC on Hall Avenue. Visit us online, cottergmc.com.
Shopping around for new furniture, flooring, or a new mattress? Check out Art Herian Sons Furniture, an exclusive Serta mattress dealer. We offer competitive prices on all Serta Perfect Sleepers, iComfort, and iSeries mattresses. Art Herian Sons has plenty of recliners and lay-flat recliners in stock and ready to be delivered. Stop by our showroom at 125 East Arch Street in St. Mary's and see the beautiful bedroom furniture from Vaughan Bassett, Carolina, and Purdue on sale and ready for delivery. Art Herian Sons also has their own factory-trained flooring and Hunter Douglas window blind installers. Check out our website at artheriansonsfurniture.com. Art Herian Sons Furniture, since 1955, the store for people in love with their homes.
break my headset. I did not break my headset, but we're back here at Dutch Country Stadium. Mark Martinez getting ready for second half action. John Allsgood, I'm sorry. 19-6 is your score here. And St. Mary's is getting set to kick off. Back deep is Caden Sherrill, the star wideout right now for the Gremlins. A little onside kick action happening, and it'll be recovered by number 27, Zach Blair, and he'll just go down. But the Gremlins will start with great field position once again to start second half action.
Number 27, Zach Blair, recovered.
And if you're just happening to join us, it was homecoming, and congratulations to Mackenzie Fasco, 2019 homecoming queen, daughter of Jen Dunakai. Kuzminski keeps it himself, runs right up the gut, picks up a first and more. Give the tackle to Bryce Walker and a host of Dutchmen, but Walker was there. Ball marked at the 46 now of the Dutch. I mean, lots of game left, but this needs to be a stop for the Dutch. You know, you're down by 13 right now. You really need to stop them. Handoff to Rao. Rao's got a first down and more as he heads to the sideline. He's going to bring it all the way down to about the 15. Not the way the Dutch really wanted to start the second half. Two big plays, and the Gremlins are knocking on the door once again. Both teams came in 3-2, both taking a loss last week. St. Mary's on the road next week. Handoff again to Rao. Rao bounces up the middle. 5'9", 135, and he scampers through holes.
Number 71, Alex Lucas. Hey, guys, get on the play. So we're clearing up a second down and 2.
Bring up a 2nd and 3. Rao again plows through, touchdown in there.
Number 21, 58.
So that was a 3-yard touchdown for Rao. Putting your score 25-6. Point after is good. 26-6 your score. 10:37 left here in the third. Send it out for a quick timeout.
Looking for America's best compact SUV? Come to Stoltz Ford of St. Mary's on the $1 Million Highway today. This is Mason, the guy in the tie, and right now you'll find a huge selection of Ford Escapes to choose from. The Ford Escape has one of the larger cargo capacities in the class, and its well-constructed interior has a decent amount of space. Come take a test drive with me today at Stoltz Ford on the $1 Million Highway, and visit us online at stoltzford.com and our Facebook page.
Stoltz Family Dealerships. Stoltz, drive with a smile.
St. Mary's is probably in the Brookville next week. That's why we're covering it. I would think.
Number 84 for Karn City, Owen Polo, will kick off.
Back deep for St. Mary's. Brandon Lowe. Kickoff picked up about the 16-yard line by Lowe. Looking for blockers, and he'll get back to about the 25 before Caden Corbett brings him down.
On the tackle for Karn City, number 7, Caden Corbett. The Jets first and 10.
Coudray leads the team out there. 2 wideouts both sides. Man to his right. Handoff's going to go to Klein. Klein breaking through. 1 man to beat, and he's going to be dragged down from the back. He'll pick up a first down, though. Nice, powerful running by Klein.
Jets at Karn gains first down yardage, and it's tackled by number 2, Anthony Kaminsky. The Dutch, first down and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Dutch have the ball on the 37, first and 10. Trailing by 20. Coudray drops the ball, tosses it up though, and just misses Walker as it's thrown at his feet.
The pass is intended for number 32, Bryce Walker. Is incomplete. Second down and 10.
We'll bring up a 2nd and 10 now for St. Mary's. Pick up a couple, maybe 1 on the left side, so to bring up a 3rd and 9. They're going to give them 2, so a 3rd and 8.
Leading the tacklers is number 53 from Karn City, Austin Brown.
Austin Brown with the tackle. Coudray back to pass, under pressure, wrapped up, ball on the ground. They're going to say he was down. As number 53 breaks through the line, Austin Brown again. Brown, 5'10", 185 lineman. Bring up a long 4th down, 4th and 20, so punting unit comes on the field. Standing at his own 40 is Caden Sherrill. And we're going to have a false start on St. Mary's, so that's going to move them back 5 more.
Motion, the ball against St. Mary's. There's a 5-yard penalty. The ball is placed at the 25-yard line.
St. Mary's to the line. 8:35 left to go here in the 3rd. And we're going to get another false start on St. Mary's. So to bring up a 4th and 30. Now Sherrill standing in St. Mary's territory. And we're going to have official timeout as Braden Christine is having some equipment problem for the Gremlins. Fout standing in his 5. He's getting a big boot off here. And it's high end over end. And it's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 48, 47 yard line of the Dutch. A high punt, not a ton of distance. And the Gremlins starting again about midfield in St. Mary's territory. Opportunity is there for the Dutch, just can't capitalize. A few errant passes here or there, but nonetheless, when they move the ball, they're moving the ball well. They're there. I like what they're doing. Kaminsky running it up the middle again tackle is going to be made by Fouts on the 40-yard line, so it'll bring up a second and about 2 for the Gremlins. Well, he actually gave the tackle to Connor Bressler. Man in motion. Kosminski keeping himself. Picks up a first down. James Davis and Sean Lathrop there for the tackle for St. Mary's. Ball now spotted at the 35 with a first down for the Gremlins. Back to pass, unleashes and well overthrown as Kosminski was looking for Sherrill again. Sherrill would have needed a 10-foot ladder to get that, as he just looked up and watched it sail. I formation, wide out on each side. And the handoff's going to go to Rao. Rao's got blockers in front of him. He's going to pick up first down and more. Finally being brought down by number 50, Forrest Cressley. It'll be a first down for the Gremlins, as the ball will be marked about the 20-yard line. If you're watching us or listening to us, at the end of the first quarter, number 12, Penn State 14, Maryland nothing. So the Nittany Lions getting a random Friday night game for college that you don't see much, especially a team from the Big Ten or anything like that. Rowell again scoots past the first man, dives ahead. It'll be close to a first down. It'll be second and about. Oh, they're going to give them the first down. I don't know. The far side official said it was a first down. The near side official said, no, it's a second down. There's roughly about a foot in between, so second and 1, ball in the 12. And you're going to have a timeout called by Karn City. 26-6, 6:04 left here in the third. We'll take a timeout as well.
Matheson, an industry leader for over 85 years. Matheson Tri-Gas is a supplier of industrial gases, specialty gases, electronic materials, helium, propane, gas handling equipment, high-performance purification systems, and so much more. We provide complete customer solutions, offering everything from on-site air separation plants to small portable cylinders, and all of the services required to support these products and customer applications. Matheson, ask the gas professionals.
And welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. Mark Martinez here. 26-6 your score. Karn City up. And looking to add more to that is it's second and 1 on St. Mary's 12-yard line. Oh, watching the cheerleaders, she just did like 7 back somersaults in a row on the track, and I would have lost my lunch, Sam. Just completely. First of all, I couldn't do one, but the tumbling. I have to give a shout out to the cheerleaders all the time. Kosminski back to pass once again, intercepted. Lots of room on this side if he can get some blockers. That's James Davis. James Davis out to the 20 and getting licked by the Gremlins. But a big swing right there as Davis jumps in front of the pass by Kosminski. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dutch now. Ball at the 23-yard line. 5:50 to go here in the third. Again, 26-6 your score. Karn City on top. And hopefully this is a big momentum shift for the Dutch. Kudre. Back to pass. A little screen to Klein. And it's actually picked off as well. Klein had it in his hands. I think they just ripped it out of his hands. Big number 53, Austin Brown there. You saw Klein catch it, made a football move, and then Brown was heading the other way and got tackled by the offensive line. Ah, man, what a bad break again. Just unbelievable. It was a big shift for the Dutch, too. Nonetheless, here come the Gremlins. Hand off to Rowell. Rowell's not going to go anywhere. Lathrop meets him at the line of scrimmage. So I'll bring up a second. They gave him 1, 2nd and 9. Kuzminski keeps it himself again. A lot of quarterback sneaks here in the last quarter and a half, even in the second. You know, Kuzminski just running the ball right up the gut, starting in that shotgun formation and picking up 4 or 5 at a clip. That one was about 4 as it brings up 3rd and 5 now for the Gremlins. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. 26-6 your score. Yeah, big hole in the line for the Dutch right now is earlier in the game. Garrett Bauer was injured. Guerin gets the handoff, runs it all the way to the 1-yard line for the Gremlins. Trying to reach, but he was down by contact before the ball was fumbled out. I mean, that nose is inches. I can see it clear as day up here as Sam focuses on it, inches from the goal line. I wouldn't be shocked if you see Kuzminski just lean forward. And of course I'm wrong. Guerin in with a 1-yard touchdown, putting your score 32-6. That's his second touchdown of the game. Give him 1 yard. Because you can't get a half a yard in football. And it looks like they may be going for 2. Handoff to Guerin, 2-point conversion, good. It puts your score 34-6. Karn City on top. We'll take a quick timeout.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium following a 1-yard touchdown run by Guerin of Karn City, then a 2-point conversion by Guerin as well. Puts your score 34-6. Karn City on top of St. Mary's. This is now where St. Mary's, with 3:54 left here in the third. I always say this when games get like this. They need to now look ahead. Try some other things. You know, the ball can bounce either way. I understand that, but just try some stuff. Let's see what happens and mentally get in the game. James Davis has the ball. Check that. That's not James Davis. That's number 10, Dalton Steele. Steele still on his feet, driving forward close to midfield, and then tossed out of bounds by Sharon of the Gremlins. Flag on the play on the far side as well.
There was a penalty on the play. It was holding against St. Mary's.
And it's going to be holding against St. Mary's. So see where they mark it, and then they'll move it back 5. It looks like they're going to mark it, hit the 47.
The holding penalty is a spot foul. It's 10 yards from the hold.
So we'll move it back to the 37. So that's where St. Mary's will start with 3:42 left here in the third. We have a moment. I want to thank everybody for listening and watching on Zito Media and the River. We love bringing you all the Friday night football action live from Dutch Country Stadium. Handoff comes to Klein. Klein will get back to the line, maybe one, before he's met by Karn City's defensive line. I want to thank all our sponsors as well. And know you see the ads, but just give them a shout out. Straub Insurance, Stoltz Ford, Matheson's, Windfall Auto, Zito Media, Cotter's GMC, and Art Heary and Sons. You know, without these guys, we wouldn't be able to bring you this. So when you get a chance to stop by any of those organizations, stop by and say thanks. Thanks for bringing you football here on Zito Media and the River. Pass incomplete, as looking for Bryce Walker. Walker's like, I was being held a little bit, and he's got a good point. I saw a little bit of a jersey being pulled, but nonetheless. Also want to give a big shout out to the St. Mary's Quarterback Club. Everything they do for this football team, you know, unis putting meals on for these kids before and after, in and out of the hands of Robinson, and then flag at the other side of the field. Robinson was running before he caught it, and then he got licked.
There was a penalty on the play.
See what the penalty is. Seems like it's going to be against the Gremlins, as they were talking with St. Mary's. Personal foul, roughing the passer. I was watching the play on the other end. I didn't see Kudre get licked, so it'll be 15 yards. So ball now marked at the 46-yard line, and a first down for the Dutch. 2:54 left here in the third. Kudre. And a wide open man, Bryce Walker. Walker complete, and then heads out of bounds as he's just corralling himself, you know, just the momentum took him out of bounds, but nonetheless another first down, as the ball will be marked at the 22-yard line in Gremlin territory. Nice ball movement there for the Dutch. Right over the middle again, touchdown! 24-yard touchdown, Kudre to Logan Mosier. Puts your score 34-12. Point after yet to come in, there's the siren. Hart on for the extra point. And it is no good as it leaks to the right. Nonetheless, your score 34-12, 2:42 left here in the third. Send it out for a quick timeout.
Stop, try with a smile.
Looking for America's best compact SUV? Come to Stoltz Ford of St. Mary's on the $1 Million Highway today. This is Mason, the guy in the tie, and right now you'll find a huge selection of Ford Escapes to choose from. The Ford Escape has one of the larger cargo capacities in the class, and its well-constructed interior has a decent amount of space. Come take a test drive with me today at Stoltz Ford on the $1 Million Highway, and visit us online at stoltzford.com and our Facebook page.
Stoltz family dealerships. Stoltz, drive with a smile.
And welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium following a 24-yard touchdown pass from Christian Coudray to Logan Mosier. Point after no good. Still 34-12 as the Dutch put some point on the board here in the third quarter.
Number 86, the ball to take out. Number 3,
See if the Dutch try another onside. They do not. They boot it deep. Sherrill back on the 15. In and out of his hands, though, but he does corral it. Looking for some holes, and he's got some blockers in front of him. Brings it out to about the 37 before being driven down. So the Gremlins will start there as we have a shift. We'll give you some scores from across the board. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Clarion 34, Kane 20. Ridgeway up big halfway through the fourth, 54-7. Check that, 54-6 over Punxsutawney. And the other game of note is now a final. ECC 41, Cameron County 0. Nice win for ECC. Handoff. It's going to go to Guerin. Guerin's going to pick up first plus some. Get it out to about midfield before being wrapped up by a host of Dutchmen. Should we say a host or should we say a fleet of Dutchmen? Probably a fleet of Dutchmen. Oh, Sam just said a word I don't even know. What? An armada of Dutchmen. Yeah, not coming out of this voice again, but nonetheless. Simple word, Sam. Handoff to Guerin, but he's going to be met instantly. Who was that? Number 35, Josh Robinson meeting Guerin after a 1 yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. 1:39 left here in the third. 34-12 your score. Karn City on top. Kaminsky's going to keep it himself. He's going to scamper, get a first down. Plus, he's going to be tripped up by Fouts. After a big gain, they're going to mark him down at about the 25 of St. Mary's. So 1st and 10 for Karn City. Wind's picking up a little bit, getting a little cool. Kaminsky tries keeping it himself. Plowing through. He was wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and this lowers his head and drags some Dutchmen with him. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards. To bring up a 2nd and 5, and we have player down on the field for Karn City. So as they attend to him, we'll take a quick timeout.
Elk County is often labeled the powdered metal capital of the world, and for good reason. At Catalyst, we recognize that success begins with people. Encouraging people to be creative and to take risks is not something every area industry does, but at Catalyst, that is our culture. Being family-owned and operated has its benefits, especially when it comes to caring about and rewarding our people. At Catalyst, we've grown significantly over the last several years, and our new facility in St. Mary's is proof that we're in it for the long haul. For more information on how we are shaping the products of the future, visit our website at catalystcorp.com.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. It's good to see number 77, Josh Griffiths of Karn City, up and walking off on his own power. Just shaking a little bit. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Gremlins. Under a minute to go here in the third. Clock running. The wind has picked up and it's getting a little brisk up here now. Swinsky in the shotgun. Hands it off to Guerin. Guerin lowers his head. And he's going to be met by number 35. That's Josh Robinson. Pick up a couple. It'll bring up a third in about 3. Griffiths comes back onto the field, so taking one play off, and then he's fine. Under 10 to go, Karn City's looking over, and they will let the clock run out for sure. So at the end of 3, your score, Karn City 34, St. Mary's 12. Send it out for a quick timeout. We'll be back with more football from Dutch Country Stadium.
At Windfall Auto and Tire on Windfall Road in St. Mary's, you'll find a selection of quality used vehicles. Plus, our experienced service team is here to serve you when you need us. Check out our complete line of aftermarket products. And for miles of driving dependability, choose Goodyear tires from Windfall Auto and Tire. Windfall Auto and Tire, Windfall Road, St. Mary's. Log on to windfallauto.com.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. Mark Martinez here on Zito Media and the River, bringing you all football action here. Homecoming tonight. We had a great crowd for homecoming. And your 2019 homecoming queen was Miss Mackenzie Fasco, daughter of Jen Dunakai. Mackenzie is going to attend Slippery Rock and major in music education. So, congratulations, Mackenzie. You will also have the task of returning next year to hand the crown off. I know that's a long time away, but it's always nice to see the returning queen come back. Start of the fourth quarter, 34-12, 3rd and 5. Kosminski will sprint 20 yards into the end zone as I'm taking notes for another Gremlin touchdown. Point after. Is good. So put your score 41-12, 11:50 to go here in the game. We'll take a quick timeout as well. And welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium, 41-12. Kosminski scampers in for a 20-yard touchdown. Point after a good. Gremlins set to kick it off. Back deep for the Dutchmans. And number 5, Brandon Lowe. I know St. Mary's is on the road next week. I want to say it's at Brookville. Lowe gets the ball and then is waylaid at the 23-yard line, and he looks to make the corner. If he would have gotten past number 54, Tim Wolf, he would have picked up a few more yards, but Wolf comes flying through the air. So St. Mary's will start. 23-yard line. I'd really like to see Coudray air it out now. I mean, the middle has been kind of open, but let's see some streaks. Let's really see what these corners can do against these wideouts right now. Coudray back to pass, and he does. And in the air about 35 yards, flag on the play, as he looks like he's looking for number 83. See what the flag is. Carter Chadsley. And penalties against Karn City. It'll be pass interference. And clearly accept it. So the ball will be marked at the 37-yard line now of the Dutch. So they'll bring up a 1st and 10 now. Try it again. Coudray really rifled it down the field, but he's got the arm. He really does. Looking again, he's got time. A little pump fake and looking to dump it off to Mosier, but waited a little bit too long. A pump fake, and then the defender was instantly there. Two wide outs for each side. Klein to the left. Now head to the right. Fake handoff, pump once again. Looking downfield, finds Walker. Walker, if he could have gotten past Sherrill, he was heading to pay dirt. Nonetheless, Sherrill recovers and brings down Walker at the 45-yard line of the Gremlins. That has been the duo of the night. Coudray and Walker just connecting all over. And there is a flag on the field. And now there's another flag thrown extremely late. So it's going to go against St. Mary's. It's going to move them back to the 25-yard line. Unsportsmanlike conduct, and it's sideline infraction more or less. So to bring up a 2nd and 20. Low snap. Coudray does corral it in and out of the hands of Mosier across the middle. Nice coverage, though, by Gage Kowski, as he was draped all over Mosier. It's actually 3rd and 25. Miscalculation. Coudray back to pass again. And it's going to be caught this time by Walker. Get back to close to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 4th and about 11 with 11 minutes to go here in the game. 41-12 your score. Gremlins on top. Give props to the offensive line. When Kudre's back to pass, they have given him time, except when I mention it on the radio, and he gets gobbled up. I knew as soon as I'd say it, it was going to happen. All night, he had the presence to stand up and throw. Once in a while, he had somebody coming off the end, but for the most part, Kudre just being able to stand tall and toss the ball. And, of course, Mark mentions it, and he takes a big sack on 4th down, and it'll now be Gremlins ball on the 29-yard line. Sam, I should have a filter. You just say, shut up, Mark. I formation, 2 wideouts going to be given to Rowe. Rowe pick up maybe 1. They're not going to give him any, so 2nd and 10. The whole defensive line there to stop Rowe. Kuzmiski under center, watching the play clock. I'm going to run these plays way down. They're only really starting to play about 5 seconds left. Little pitch to number 23, Jace Anderson. Anderson 1. So they're going to say he actually just got back to the line of scrimmage again. So the defensive line, shutting the running game down now on this drive. But Karn City's doing what they need to do. They're just letting the clock tick away. Clock clearly on their side the rest of this game. They only break the huddle at about 15. Kuzminski holds it to about 5 before he starts to play. Back to pass. Under a little bit of pressure. Closest man to the pass was number 48, Connor Bressler. So bring up a long 4th down now for the Gremlins. 9:03 left in the game. Karn City in control, 41-12. As I said, St. Mary's will be on the road next week. I believe it's Brookville. And I'm sure it's homecoming in Brookville next week. Little reverse. It's going to end up in the hands of number 4, Gage Kowski. Get close to the 1st down, but it'll be a turnover on downs, and St. Mary's will start with the ball on the 23-yard line. I believe we're going to have a timeout. No, we do. We have a timeout called by Karn City. So with 8:57 left here in the game, we'll take a quick break as well.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. We're in a timeout called by Karn City. 41-12 your score. we have time. We'll give a big shout out to the St. Mary's area cheerleaders down there entertaining the crowd all night, and the St. Mary's area band rocking and rolling over in the corner. Sam's singing to me. A halftime show by the Karn City band. They played all 80s. That was great within itself. Handoff to Klein. Scampers over to the left side. He'll pick up a first down before being knocked out of bounds by number 24.
Carries the ball up to the 20-yard line. Number 27, Zach Blair on the tackle.
They're going to say 27, Zach Blair knocked him out. Okay. Nonetheless, it's a first down on the 40 for the Dutch. Coudray back to pass. Tosses it up and looking for Walker. Nice coverage there by number 20, Luke Gehring. Didn't turn around, but just put his hands up and knocked the ball out. As you can hear, the wind has picked up. It's blowing right towards the Dutchmen as they head right to left on your dial. Coudray finds Williams. He'll pick up a first down and more now in Karn City territory. The 44-yard line now. Like to see another score for the Dutchmen here tonight on homecoming. Said build from something. Pass again, that's going to be to Robinson. Robinson will bring it all the way down to the 20-yard line. I love how they're working the middle. They've worked the middle all night. It's been Robinson or Walker or Mosier. It seems like these linebackers of Karn City are more on coverage and like doing a man. A little screen to Jacob Klein. Jacob Klein will go 20 yards into the end zone for a touchdown. And there's the fire trucks. St. Mary's going for two. Coudray tosses it out. 2-point conversion to Bryce Walker is good. 41-28-03 left in the game. Here come the Dutchmen.
Shopping around for new furniture, flooring, or a new mattress? Check out Art Here & Sons Furniture. An exclusive Serta mattress dealer, we offer competitive prices on all Serta Perfect Sleepers, iComfort, and iSeries mattresses. Art Here & Sons has plenty of recliners and lay-flat recliners in stock and ready to be delivered. Stop by our showroom at 125 East Arch Street in St. Mary's and see the beautiful bedroom furniture from Vaughan Bassett, Carolina, and Purdue on sale and ready for delivery. Art Here & Sons also has their own factory-trained flooring and Hunter Douglas window blind installers. Check out our website at arthereandsonsfurniture.com. Art Here & Sons Furniture, since 1955, the store for people in love with their homes.
Following a 20-yard touchdown pass from Coudray to Klein, 2-point conversion after successful by Walker. 41-20 your score. Gremlins on top. The Dutchmen are making moves. Said that's something to build off of. That's something to look forward to. That's something to spotlight Monday when you go back and watch this film. Look, this has worked. The middle is opened. I like what they're doing. Kudre gets time. Good. A little onside kick will be picked up by an up man. And he's got room. If he would have bounced to the left a little bit more, he had room. Gage Kowalski. Nonetheless, the Gremlins will start on the 44-yard line. .756 left in the game. Tight formation for the Gremlins. Quick handoff. Kane Fouts there, there for the quick tackle. So we'll get a timeout called as well. We have a timeout. And we'll take a quick break too.
Matheson, an industry leader for over 85 years. Matheson Tri-Gas is a supplier of industrial gases, specialty gases, electronic materials, helium, propane, gas handling equipment, high-performance purification systems, and so much more. We provide complete customer solutions, offering everything from on-site air separation plants to small portable cylinders and all of the services required to support these products and customer applications. Matheson, ask the gas professionals.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium following a timeout. Karn City, 2nd and 10, a ball on the 44-yard line. Minsky under center, wide outs on each side, I formation, handoff to Guerin. Guerin will plow through to get a first down. Looked like he was going to be wrapped up after 5 yards, and he just carries the pile 5 more yards plus. Games of note, I'll just give you quick scores. Clarion 41, Kane 28, about 5 minutes left in the fourth. Ridgeway all over Punxsutawney 54-6 late in the fourth. And then ECC wrapped up the win 41-0 against Cameron County. Again to Guerin. Guerin, same formula. Run it right up the middle, drag some Dutchmen with you. Pick up about 5. This Karn City team, you see Kizminski can throw the ball as he's aired it out earlier in the game, as him and Caden Sherrill have connected for couple long passes. Rao is their speedster. Guerin is just plowing this line over, and Kizminski actually keeps it himself this time. A little bootleg over to the far side, gets a 40-yard touchdown. I was watching Guerin up the middle, and Kizminski just takes off for 40 yards. Put your score 47-20. Point after. Taking a long time for this point after. There it is. And it's up and good. Put your score 48-20. Karn City on top. Quick timeout.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with St. Mary's Insurance Agency. affordable protection, and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call St. Mary's Insurance Agency for a quote today. 814-834-2897.
Following a 40-yard touchdown run, point after good for the Gremlins. 48-20 your score. Gremlins just taking control here in the fourth quarter. And they ran it up the gut 3 times with Guerin, and Guerin was getting positive yardage. So they try again on a fake, and Kosminski just keeps it himself, takes off down the sideline. Had everybody here at Dutch Country Stadium baffled. Everybody thought Guerin had the ball. Kickoff is low, is back deep, bobbles it, and then he's going to fall at about the 9-yard line before he can catch his wits. So St. Mary's will start deep in their own territory. At the beginning of this game, it was a beautiful night. About 66 degrees or so, and I said it was only going to drop about 4 degrees. Well, guess what? It has only dropped 4 degrees. It is 62 is what my phone says, but the wind chill, it feels like it's negative 20 up here in the booth. It's brisk, folks. Man in motion for St. Mary's. Coudray back to pass. Under a ton of pressure, and he's going to be driven down at about the 1-yard line. If he would have taken another half a step, that would have been a safety for the Gremlins. Bring up a second and about 25. Coudray back to pass. In and out of the hands of Klein. You know, lucky Klein didn't catch that. If Klein would have caught that, I think it would have been licked in the end zone for a safety. So there's a positive about everything, I think. So 3rd and long now. Gremlins calling for the safety. The official saying the ball was still out. So to bring up a 4th and long, Dutch need to get to the 25 for a first down, but you're going to see the punting team come on for both teams. So Fouts will be punting extremely deep in the end zone. If he takes another step back, again, it's a safety. I would really watch. And we have a flag. A delay of game from the this official. He's the one that watches the clock. So you move them back a half an inch because they're already on the goal line, and we go from there. Fouts just gets that off. End over end kick that's going to bounce for the Gremlins. It'll be touchdown at about the 20-yard line. So the Gremlins will start there. Or have a timeout called by the Gremlins. So with 4:37 to go, we'll take a quick break too. That's the Gremlins' last timeout.
Looking for America's best compact SUV? Come to Stoltz Ford of St. Mary's on the $1 Million Highway today. This is Mason, the guy in the tie, and right now you'll find a huge selection of Ford Escapes to choose from. The Ford Escape has one of the larger cargo capacities in the class, and its well-constructed interior has a decent amount of space. Come take a test drive with me today at Stoltz Ford on the $1 Million Highway, and visit us online at stoltzford.com and our Facebook page.
Stoltz Family Dealerships. Stoltz, drive with a smile.
Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. Gremlin still in a timeout. So with that being said, I want to take a minute personally from me and say thank you to everybody on the River and Zito Media. In the last couple of weeks, we had some hardships in my family as my mother has passed away, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that's reached out to me on Facebook or emails or anything. It means a lot. It really does. I'm just a guy calling football games here in St. Mary's, but to have you guys reach out, and I don't personally know most of you, but it just means a lot to my family and everything for just reaching out. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, The River. Thank you, Zito Media. It's been amazing to work with a great company like you guys, and thank you, fans of St. Mary's football. My family greatly appreciates it. That play went for no gain for the Gremlins as we're getting close to 4 minutes now left here in the game. We have some subs as the quarterback now is Braden Christine. Running back was Gage Klowski. Being driven back for a loss of about 5, so it'll bring about 3rd and 15 for the Gremlins. Again, St. Mary's on the road next week. I believe it's Brookville. Of course, I came ill-prepared as I was taking notes for other things. 3rd and 13, 3 minutes left on the clock. Christine under ample amount of pressure, and he's going to be driven down by a fleet of Dutchmen to bring up 4th and long. Give Bressler the tackle. And Karn City just letting the clock run down. Play clock's at 15. They'll break huddle real quick, scamper up to the line, and let it just trickle down to 2 or 1 before they call the play. Quarterback's going to keep it himself and be tackled for a loss by number 65. Connor Bullers with the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And St. Mary's will start on the 31-yard line. 2:08 left in the game. 48-20. Gremlins in control. Kudre, hand off to Klein. Klein fighting for yards. Continuing to barrel forward, gets to about the 40-yard line before being driven down. It's number 23, Jace Anderson of the Gremlins. Bring up a second and about 2. A long one, Mr. Snellick's going to say. Direct snap to Klein, and Klein dances around in the backfield and wrapped up by 53, Austin Brown. You've heard that name all night long. 5'10", 185 defensive end. He's only a sophomore, and this kid has been all over the ball tonight. So 3rd and 9 now. With a $1.05 left. Kudre back to pass. In and out of the hands, but it's intercepted by Jace Anderson. Anderson on his way to the end zone, went right through the hands of Terry Williams. Jace says thank you for the early Christmas present. 54-20 your score now, as the Gremlins pouring it on the Dutchman now.
The score now is Karn City 54 and the Dutch 20.
The play's been there all night. I understand what Kudre was doing. That's just a you're running before you catch it type of play. Owen Caldwell on for the extra point. And it is up and good. 55-20 your score. We'll take a quick timeout. Welcome back to Dutch Country Stadium. 55-20 your score. Under a minute to go here in the game. A pick six by Jace Anderson of the Gremlins. Starts the mercy roll with under a minute to go, Sam. Again, at homecoming night tonight for the Dutch. Congratulations to Mackenzie Fasco, your 2019 homecoming queen. In and out of the hands of Dalton Steele. Dalton's going to pick it up about the 2-yard line and be met by a host of Gremlins as he's driven down at about the 9-yard line. 41.6 seconds on the clock. We'll see what the Dutch come out and do. Thank all our sponsors for tonight, bringing you Friday night football. Handoff's going to go to number 25. That's Robinson. Check that. That's Justin Dornish. 35 is Robinson. Stay in bounds, but he does pick up a first down. So the clock will not stop anymore because the mercy roll is in effect. So this could be the last play of the game. Kudre hands it off once again. And Dornish running, and there's a flag thrown. I believe it's going to be a face mask on the Gremlins, so tack on 15 more yards. See where they spotted. They spotted it at the 33, I believe, so should be about the 48, where St. Mary's should be the last play of the game. Clock running. St. Mary's will even get this one off. And they do. They hand it off to Dornish one more time. Scampers over, and ball pops out. and that's the way the game will end, as the Gremlins will get the fumble to end the game. Your final score here from Dutch Country Stadium: Karn City 55, the St. Mary's Flying Dutchman 20. Your Dutchmen will drop to 3-3 on the year and be on the road next week, and the Karn City Gremlins improve to 4-2. For Sam, my cameraman, I'm Mark Martinez. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thanks for listening to the Game on the River and watching it on Zito Media. Have a great weekend, everyone.